Hello. Today I'd like to talk to you about annotated bibliographies, what they are, why we do them, what they accomplish, and for the matters of this class and other classes in which I teach, APA formatting, because this is social work and that's the guidelines that we follow. So when you want to understand about a subject, there's multiple ways of going about that and going about writing that. An annotated bibliography is what we would do to show who has said what have they researched. So let's say our topic is homelessness. We would read multiple articles, peer-reviewed journal articles by researchers who are trying to understand homelessness, specifically in the United States, but not necessarily. But the experience of homelessness in the United States is what we will be tackling as social workers in the United States. So we would read multiple articles to kind of get a broad sense of what homelessness is, how it's ameliorated, what has been done where and with which populations, who is at risk of homelessness, how has funding been sourced to help this issue, and from what entities. All of these would be research articles coming from professional researchers who often are university professors or work for governmental agencies. They would then write these. Many other peers, other researchers, other professionals in the field would review them. That's how they're peer reviewed. And they go through multiple rounds of this in order to get published in a respected academic journal. So these are the articles we want to find. In an annotated bibliography, then, we take all of the articles that are relevant for our study, for our topic, and we highlight them individually. Jane Doe wrote this article, and then we'd have the annotation starts with the citation in APA format. So you'd have the annotation, you'd have the citation, and then that would follow with the annotation, which is a summary of what was said, what was studied, with whom, how they went about it, what the weaknesses of that article are, what the strengths of the study are. And oftentimes a piece for your purposes. So why is this important for your study of homelessness, if that's your topic, right? So the annotation is all the information about that article, including its strengths and weaknesses, including what the purposes are for your complete annotated bibliography. So in some classes, beginning annotated bibliographies would only have 3 articles, but that doesn't show us a great breadth of what this topic is. Ideally, you would have so many that you would cover everything that is known and written recently, or if there's a seminal historic piece, you would include that also. So most annotated bibliographies are quite lengthy. In fact, it's not unusual to see 20 articles included in an annotated bibliography. And oftentimes they include other items as well, such as policy pieces and so forth. For the purposes of this class, try to please get enough articles that you have a broad view of your topic. You don't just have the last 3 things that were written, and you think that that's a complete picture, because it just wouldn't be. Unless your topic is so new, but even still, there's more than 3 things written. So please review the guidelines on how to write an annotation using APA format. Please visit the Writing Center. They're fabulous at this. Also visit the library, the library's help desk, either online or in person, to get some help finding the appropriate articles for your annotated bibliography. And in a different video, I will tackle literature reviews. Literature reviews are different than annotated bibliographies. We will see that later.